shoot, what set did you claim it? Instant Xbox, spin the block, his legs slide. Fast talker, no riddling, moonwalker, selling moon rock just to make dividends. You in traffic with family? That much make it a portrait. Gun kick back, not grannies from porches. David on the scene, you know that it's scorching. What's a man with king? No response to the saying, advancing the line, advancing the payment. You front the game and shoot, what set did you claim?
You already know the time, told my boys to hold the line. We gon' shoot it out in seconds, leave you posted like a vine. Bow your head down to the king, leave your roses at the shrine. We stay ready for the war, just need the king to drop the sign. Say what you running from, what you running from? I'm with my team, we bleed green, that's what you wanted, huh? Say what you running from, what you running from? I'm with my team, we bleed green, that's what you wanted, huh? This what you wanted. This what you wanted, huh?
Peace and blessings, and welcome back to Xbox Frontline News. Now, I know I don't normally drop a video on Sunday, but I decided that you members deserved all of this. We are talking about hardware that is not in our immediate future. But check this out. If it's your first time finding the channel, I salute you, soldier. You love Xbox, well, you found your new best friend, me, the king. And on this channel, we talk about all that is great in the industry, but we lead with Xbox. Xbox is the home base and we love it. So if you want to become a sub, please accept my invitation to do so. I go live Monday through Friday. Friday is a special day because that's Fight Night Friday, where you can participate as well as everyone else in fighting games that we play. You can jump into Discord. We have a great time. And on the weekend, I drop videos as well. So please tune in, listen up, as we talk about the games in the industry in the immediate future, not something far, far away like hardware or anything like that. We're talking about games that you could play right now, games that are out, and games that you should be looking out for. Today is a celebration of games, no matter what platform you play on, but particularly Xbox. I guess better late than never, right? I mean, one of those games that was supposed to come out a generation ago, a game that released on a Nintendo Switch, then released on the PlayStation 4, was announced to be released on the Xbox One, and released on the PC, finally has made its Series X stealth release. Now, I know you're saying, well, what do we care for, King? I say, it's best to show up at any time, opposed to no time. You don't know when your right moment is, and you don't know what audience that you're set to captivate. Well, the game finally came out, and I know you're going to say, well, what game is that, King? Well, that game is Pode. It's a puzzler. It's a henchman and goons cooperative puzzle adventure game, Pode. And now you can finally play it. A whole generation later. Well, despite it being late, do you know it has the audacity to release at its full price of $24.99? And the PC always launched at a cheaper price point, $5 less. It's a fan favorite cooperative game, Pode. Now, when it debuted in 2018, it had a Metacritic score of 76. And, you know, it's a solid score for an independent game. And the sophomore release from the studio, which previously panned out, which they previously put out, Phlegm, in 2015. Interestingly enough, Pode remains the studio's latest game, despite being 8 years old. Some have assumed that the studio is quietly closed, but the port confirms that it's active in its capacity. While a 76 Metacritic score is not the exciting score, its users' review are far more exciting. On Steam, it has a 90% approval rate. Meanwhile, on the PlayStation Store, it has a 4.47 out of 5 rating. So, if those scores have any indication of how Pode would play, give it a shot. Give it a chance. Better late than never. You never know. Your true love may just show up late to the dance, 5 minutes before the dance close, just for you to get that one dance in that means the most. Now, if you're a person that is strategic with their purchases, and you place high regard in Metacritic. Well, I got the 10 best games so far of 2026 that's available for your Xbox right now. And I can attest that a couple of these games are deserving of their position on this list. Resident Evil Requiem comes in at number 1 with a 93 Metacritic score. I'm going to tell you, if you're into action horror adventure games, this fits the bill. Tight tension, great action, one-liners from the 90s and 80s, 2000, early 2000s. This game is probably game of the year for me. With 2 endings, it's an incredible ride, to say the least. Final Fantasy VII Remake comes in at number 2 with an 88 Metacritic score. Another game that is an RPG action classic. Monster Hunter Stories comes in at number 3 at 86 with an 86 Metacritic score. And it's, Monster Hunter Stories 3. Never played it. We'll give it definitely a shot. Reanimals come in at number 4 with an 83 Metacritic score. And I think Reanimals is something to behold. Planet of Lana 2. I am currently playing that as well. That is an 81 Metacritic score. That is fantastic. That comes in at number 5. Mio, Memories in Orbit is at number 6, and that's at 81. That's inside Game Pass, and that has a high Metacritic score. Need to try that. Number 7, WWE 2K26 comes in with a 79 Metacritic score. Might be really good. Romeo is a Dead Man. Comes in at number 8. I am super intrigued about this game. I actually want to get this game. I want to play this game. Comes in at number 8 with a 78 Metacritic score. High on Life 2 comes in at number 9 with a 75 Metacritic score. Gotta definitely check that out. And Cold Vein 2 rounds out number 10 with a 74 Metacritic score. Now, what I'm going to tell you is, a couple of these titles are inside Game Pass. So if you happen to have Game Pass, go check them out. And a couple of these titles are Play Anywhere titles. Go check that out if you happen to play on multiple devices. But this is a round out good list that is great for you to play, great for you to try out. And I highly suggest you check out some of these games because you never know what your next best game is. Xbox takes indie games seriously, and they take them to heart. If you've been waiting for Replaced or Invincible Versus or Echoes Generation 2, Xbox has you covered. Titles like Mixtape, Showing Up, Nomura, Screenbound. All these titles make their way over to Xbox as Play Anywhere titles, XPAs, and Game Pass day ones. But better than that, they make their way over to Xbox with the help of ID at Xbox. ID at Xbox has been helping since 2013, helping indie developers with development kits, with roadblocks they may occur during development, sometimes with financial incentives to help their project get over the line. They have an incredible love for indie titles. Those titles make up the backbone of the industry. With Project Helix, details unveiled, what probably went unnoticed by people is they had a developer day, an indie developer day, where many, many indie developers were highlighted. Their games were shown, and we know that they will be front and center on the front line when it comes to launch day. I can't wait to see what they have in store. But GDC has been enlightening enough to know that Xbox took center stage And right with them was these wonderful indie titles that continue to push the industry forward, where AAA titles kind of let you down, take too long to come out, and blow up the budget. Indie titles remain the core focus of the industry, and delivering titles that are fantastic is the key. Now, April is right around the corner. We're still in March, but 2 games have been already unveiled for Game Pass next month. 2 indie titles that are incredible games. Now, I personally got a chance to play Replaced, and Replaced is a long-awaited platformer that has been in development for a while, but had multiple delays. But it's better to get it right the first time. You only have one chance to make a great impression. And the next one is a big adventure from Don't Nods, Aphelion. This game looks incredible. The protagonist looks great. I can't wait to see both of these games next month. If you're gearing up for next week, you know that a couple of great big games are coming out for the Xbox platform. From March 16th to the 20th, it seems to be a jam-packed week of fantastic titles hitting the Xbox the Xbox platform. MLB The Show releases March 17th. Sony's own in-house developed baseball game, Premiere, has again graced the Xbox platform with its new edition. I love to see it. I love to see PlayStation bend the knee and make it across party lines. A fantastic game. Anywhere title has smart delivery and is handheld optimized. So get ready to jump in. Dinosaur's Body Cam is optimized for your Xbox Series consoles, releasing on March 18th. Party Play Club is releasing March 18th, optimized for your Series consoles. Basketball Classics has smart delivery and is an Xbox Play Anywhere title, and that is dropping on March 19th. Coffee Phillips Special Edition is optimized and it has that smart delivery. Dragon the Banished is optimized for the series consoles and is dropping March 19th. No Skin is optimized for your Series X and S, smart delivery, and Xbox Play Anywhere, releases March 19th. Panda Keeper is optimized for your Series consoles and releases March 19th. Real Pokelets 2 optimized and is coming out for your on March 19th. The Coin Game releases March 19th. Battle Puzzle 2048 Maidens of Steel releases March 20th. Cowboy Kart optimized for its series consoles, Xbox Play Anywhere, smart delivery, and handheld optimized is releasing March 20th. Hoof and Seek optimized for your series consoles, smart delivery, and Xbox Play Anywhere. Kirky Adventure, March 20th. Machine Gun Fury, smart delivery, Xbox Play Anywhere, releases March 20th. Moto Rush Reborn, smart delivery, and optimized March 20th. Only Uprush, Xbox Play Anywhere, and it's releasing March 20th. World Quest Space releases March 20th, and X-Ray Customs rounds out the titles, releasing next week. That is a fantastic array of titles that are releasing for your Xbox, and I suggest you check them out. If you're wondering why Xbox is bridging the gap between PC and console, well, look no further to analysts predicting that PC gaming will soon surpass console gaming in the near future. This is brought to you by Ben Carey over at Pure Xbox. This was dropped on Friday at 10 a.m. It's a good read. It gives you an outlook on the predictions of industry analysts that are betting huge swaths of cash based upon information that is brought to us. The PC doesn't grow in the same way as console because consoles have these cycles. You have a console generation, you see upgrades, and then you see changes in people's spending behaviors around this. And it pretty much tails off. And console gamers goes in ebbs and ways, while PCs really stay the course and continue to deliver consistently as far as revenue goes. You have kind of spikes when it comes to hardware, but having your game on Game Pass means you might get people who are trying it and talking about it and generating more buzz. It's a very complicated one to unpack of what's happening at Xbox. But if you look at the raw sales numbers, it does look like a little bit less impressive than on PC, especially for those pricing categories. So PC Game Pass seems to be doing different things than Xbox console Game Pass. And I think that's where the metrics is going. So a lot of times people got to realize this stuff is not done in a vacuum. We are beholden to what the console manufacturers have going on at the particular time, while PC is really broader and is way more open as far as delivering a consistent stream of revenue. Now, I want to thank each and every last one of you for checking out all the titles that we do have available this month coming out for Xbox and, in the next coming week and also the titles that are showing up in April. But I have to say, I want to give a special shout out to Death Stranding 2. Death Stranding 2 releasing on the PC will allow you, if you have an Xbox ROG Ally X, you to boot up that bad boy and play that game over there. And being that in April, they release the auto super resolution for the handheld, allows you to play it at fantastic frame rates. The game is going to look phenomenal on your handheld. You see, Xbox and Microsoft is covering all bases when it comes to you as a gamer. You as a gamer are front and center. This is center stage. You are the main character in your play, and you deserve the very best. So if you happen to have an Xbox, if you happen to have an Xbox ROG Ally X, or if you happen to have Windows on PC, well, I'm pretty sure that you're in the right place. Now, if you happen to have a PlayStation, I'd like for you to say, damn, you're stuck playing in that one little isolated area, and it's okay for you. Maybe your limitations is great for you. But over here at Xbox, where we practice absolutely no limitations, there's absolutely no red lines. We go anywhere we want to go. We game any way we want to game. And we choose to be any way we like to be. If you particularly love a VR, now there's a MetaQuest S3 Xbox edition for you to go out and get it, and you can enjoy your Game Pass on it. It's Game Pass native, and you can have a great time. So if you want that VR experience, Xbox has that for you in spades. So you have handheld, you have console, you have PC, and you have VR. So again, I encourage you to enjoy your Xbox gaming habits and your sensibilities. Xbox will meet you where you want to be. If you want to play on these devices, then Xbox has it for you. Xbox Play Anywhere is probably one of the best things going. But this is Xbox Frontline News. If you loved anything you've seen here, hopefully you hit that sub and you hit the notification bell, because I drop videos on the weekends, but I go live daily, Monday through Friday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where you can participate with me as we get things going. So again, I want to say thank you for showing up. I appreciate each and every last one of you. And I want you to go where I try to go, where you should go, where gamers game and winners win. And I want you to try to play the Game Pass.
My thought is everything has a price. There is not a number that can get you back in that ring. 80 million, 100 million.
Nah, because now you selling your soul.
$100 million, you can have my soul.
That's you. Now we know your character. Sometimes, you look at people and you be like, dang, man, you ain't got no dignity, you ain't got no morals. Like, come on, man. Like, what you gonna stand for if everything is about money?